Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Dayna Louca, the Investor Relations Manager, and I'm here today with Malcolm Day, Managing Director of Moab Minerals, to discuss some exciting updates regarding the Manyoni Uranium Project. Malcolm, it's great to have you here.
Thanks, Dana.
So, we see Moab has just announced the acquisition of 4 new prospecting licenses that expand the Manyoni Uranium Project by an impressive 488 square kilometres. Can you explain to our shareholders what this acquisition means for the future of the project and its potential impact on Moab's resource base?
Sure. So the four tenements, they contain three uranium deposits, and they were part of an overall package, which was owned by Uranex, listed on the ASX, now called Magnus Energy. But they explored the Manyoni project back in, starting from the early 2000s through to 2013. Unfortunately, it was shelved post Fukushima, like many projects worldwide. But the big plus for us is that our original acquisition, which we completed on the 9th of July this year, was the two main tenements with the two biggest deposits. But these other four tenements allow us now to pull in the five deposits, but they have a JORC 2004 historical resource on it. So it gives us economies of scale and makes it a much larger project.
Great. And you've mentioned that these newly acquired tenements contain historic uranium resources that were previously part of Uranex's Manyoni Uranium Project. Can you tell us more about the significance of consolidating these areas under Moab's ownership after more than a decade?
Yeah, well, again, it gives us just a great or much larger area. We've got economies of scale, better economies of scale with the existing resources, but also Uranex on their last drill program, they continued to extend the mineralisation and then they stopped again because of Fukushima. So there's an opportunity now to extend the known mineralisation and also, grow the resource base. And of course, we've got to convert that to a JORC 2012 resource, which is our first objective.
The announcement also highlights that drilling is already underway at the Manyoni project. Could you update us on the progress of the drilling program and what shareholders can expect in terms of upcoming milestones or results?
I was last in Manyoni in August to view the start of the drilling. We've got two drilling crews, two drilling rigs, going 24/7, only having every second Sunday off. They're flying through the program. So we're now just over 50% of the way through a 105 hole drill program. Again, this is a validation drilling. It's designed to validate the historic Uranex drill results. We're drilling within 200 mil of a known Uranex hole, a known mineralisation. So we had four geologists with me back in August. I personally witnessed, well, we all witnessed visible mineralisation. And again, the holes are only 15 to 20 metres maximum. We'll complete this validation drilling next month, and then end of next month and into December, we'll get the assay results, and they'll flow through till probably January as well.
Great. And you mentioned earlier that Moab plans to release the maiden JORC mineral resource estimate in 2025. What are the key steps the company needs to take between now and then to achieve this? And how will this estimate shape Moab's strategic direction?
Sure. Well, basically, it's a three-step process. Firstly, again, we need to finish the validation drilling at Manyoni. That'll be next month. The next step is we need to get all the assay results in. So that'll be basically December through to January. And then thirdly, Snowden, Opturo, and West Perth, they've been engaged as a consultant to convert the JORC 2004 resource into a JORC 2012 resource. And we expect to get that in the March quarter. And of course, that's advancing the project quite quickly. We've got a number of steps to go thereafter.
Thanks, Malcolm. And to wrap up, tell us what is next for Moab and what should shareholders look forward to over the coming months?
Okay, so some of the validation drill holes core will be used to do metallurgical testing, and we've already engaged ANSTO here in Australia to do that metallurgical testing, and essentially that'll give us a production pathway. In other words, to give us an insight into how we're going to do the mining. Again, noting that the mineralisation is from surface, so it's very easy mining. Once we have that resource and the metallurgical testing and our pathway to production, Then we can start either a scoping study or a PFS. And we expect to start the next round of validation drilling, i.e. on the tenements we're looking to acquire. Because our acquisition is subject to due diligence and a number of other conditions precedent. But we'll start that validation drilling for those tenements in June, July next year. And then, of course, a few months thereafter, we'll get all the assay results in. Yeah, so we've got a big year coming up. Very exciting.
Great. Well, thank you, Malcolm, for sharing these insights with us today, and we look forward to hearing more updates in the near future.
Thanks, Dana. You're on there.